Hello, my name is Collection Connoisseur. I collect digital thingamabobs and video games. Today, I'm playing Nine Souls. Last time, we locked ourselves in the plot in Nine Souls, which makes me worried that I won't be able to get everything in the game. But we'll find out. The first thing I want to do is see where do we spend our money. And I'm sure we can spend our money somewhere, because we got money. We got some money. We got some money after we got stuck in the plot. Ooh, what's happening to Ruyi? Oh no. I mean, we heard that he was destroyed. My lords, welcome back. What happened? Where's Schwan Schwan? Oh, there they are. Great. Yi, you're back. Those people came in and broke Abacus. Eigong brought her guards here and wreaked havoc. I'm sorry, there was nothing I could do. This is all my fault, my lord. The alarms were disabled due to an exploit in the firewall. It's fine, as long as everyone's safe. I immediately led Lord Kwafu and Xuan Xuan to the secret panic room. Fortunately, Eigong didn't stay for long. However, Eigong took the soul seal in your vital sanctum. I tried all I could to stop her, but she succeeded in the end. I deserved the most severe punishment. I was also stripped of all my permissions. So now she alone holds the power of all 10 soul seals? Why would she go through all this trouble? She must be after the council code, and I can be pretty certain we won't like what she has in mind. I just didn't think she would also be the one behind the mutants. What do you mean? Does she want to destroy New Kunlun? Based on what we know, it's definitely within the realm of possibility. But why would she? I can perform a situational analysis and calculate probable causes. Warning, analytical system failed. Core processor damage extent 97%. So it's not just your language processing module, your entire core has... Yes, apologies, I will not be of much help anymore. I may be about to shut down permanently. Shut down? What's wrong with Abacus? Can you fix him, Yi? Uncle Chubby, we're not going to let Abacus die, right? Core damage is irreparable. No one will be able to fix it. No! Is this my fault? Absolutely not, Xuan Xuan. My shutdown isn't related to the actions of, anyone. The winds of fortune blow every which way. No one escapes calamity, not even if they happen to be the world's most powerful computer. You know, I feared that I would never see you again, my lord. However, that cherished wish has finally been fulfilled. You've always been so sentimental, Abacus. Thanks for everything. I have stored your preferred tools and defaults in a backup database. They can be transferred seamlessly if you acquire a new assistant. Good luck, and may you... Processing limit exceeded. Permanent shutdown in 3, 2, 1. Abacus! Abacus! And Abacus shuts down. How very, very sad. A lot of the characters we know are dying in this. Jeez. Character bio updated. Yep. Eigong during the break-in protected the residents, resulting in severe damage and forcing him to shut down. How sad. Well, since she stole my soul seal, even before we figured out what it was... Oh, wait a minute. The symbol's right there. Oh, what symbol is that? Alright. Well, based on the symbol, I should actually know what the soul seal is. So, hopefully we guessed correctly that it was knowledge. And Eigong has innovation. That was my guess. So where did Kwafu and Xuan go exactly? Over here, presumably? There's Kwafu. Xuan would probably be close by. This is the end, isn't it? I feel like we just went on a massive wild goose chase. This is not the time to mourn. Was that supposed to fill me with hope? Eigong just seized ultimate control of the council. Commanding the guards to annihilate us will be a piece of cake for her now. And don't get me started on the mutants. It won't be long until the entirety of New Kunlun is crawling with them. Do you really think there'll be any survivors? As long as there's even a single survivor, there's still hope. I really can't share that sentiment, brother. What should we do next? To be honest, I more or less agree with what the other souls have been saying. Even if you overthrew the 9 souls, would it do anything for the future of our people? Are you going to stop the Eternal Cauldron project? And that's not mentioning how New Kunlun is in complete chaos. Do you still remember our original promise? What promise? That we'd both return home in a blaze of glory. Hold on. You're planning on going back to Penglai? I checked the energy levels at the Radiant Pagoda. It should be doable. Indeed, we have been storing energy through the roots for centuries. We should theoretically be able to initiate a second space warp. But that's all strictly theoretical. New Kunlun's navigational systems do not have a built-in return procedure. Did you forget who wrote that system in the first place? You got me there. If there is anyone who could get us back home, it'd be you. Trust me, it'll all be fine once we return home. How is it that you always find a way to win me over? Hey, better than croaking this far from home. So what's the plan? We still have some time before the code is revised. I need to get to the root pinnacle to stop Eigong. However, there is something that I can only ask your help for. Let me guess, Xuan? Yes, help me take care of him. What a hassle, can't you raise him yourself? Oh, fine, just stop looking at me with those eyes of yours. Fine, I get it, I'll do it. Thank you. You're giving me goosebumps. You never used to be all kind and caring like this. Just don't lose, okay? Where are you going, Yi? Remember the people who just broke in? Well, I need to put a stop to their evil plans. But there was this super strong old lady swinging a really long sword. Are you sure you'll be fine on your own? I'll be fine. I've been preparing for this day for quite some time. After I deal with this, everything will come to an end. You've always liked hearing stories about where the Solarians grew up, right? When I return, I'll take you there so you can see it with your own eyes. Really? You're not lying, right? When have I ever lied to you? I can already imagine your jaw dropping when you see the ocean on Penglai. An ocean? You can teach me how to swim so that I can swim all the way to your hometown. Huh, you're going to need a bunch more lungs for that. It takes months to even walk that kind of distance. Humph, how do you know if you've never tried it yourself? You have to come back safe and sound, Yi. Alright. Anything else with you? Of course there is. That old woman, she just waved her hand and then Abacus. It was so scary, I felt so useless. Everything's okay now. It's all in the past. Are you hurt? I'm fine, but I'm just sad that everything here is broken. If we're all safe and sound, it doesn't matter how many things they break. I mean, that's kind of fair. How about you? That was unexpected. Eigong was never the type to act on emotion. She would do everything right the first time. Why would she spare your life while you were trapped in her soulscape? I don't get it. Sigh. There's probably no escaping a head-on confrontation now. Trouble's brewing on the horizon. Fortunately, I have an excellent craftsman on my side who will save the day. Tish, you and your sweet talk. Just let me know if you still want to adjust your gear. I do indeed. I do indeed want to adjust my gear. Although, let's talk to you a little bit more. So what was the deal with the Dust Guardians? The details are still fuzzy, but they may have been part of the Tianhu mutation experiments. The entire research center and Dust Guardian HQ has been occupied by the mutants. Sacrificial pawns for Eigong's experiments? What a pitiful end. Indeed. Alright. I want to buy everything. The fact that we can't just afford everything is kind of annoying. Let's get an Azure Sand magazine. Let's get the Cloud Piercer X. We've been using that one more often lately. And then we need about 3,000. Let's see what we can sell. I saw that this was still active over here. Let's see what we can recycle. So, I need about 3,000, which means this is not quite enough. So let's sell a passenger token. Let's sell this guy. The unlucky one. The unlucky one, we use up his passenger token too. Gone. Alright. So we should be able to buy everything else, right? Oh, no, we won't, because this is not the last upgrade, is it? Oh, well. We'll buy this one. We'll buy this. And this. Excellent. And then we need 2,500. 2,500. Let's sell some more passenger tokens. Let's see here. How about Yang Feng the Kid? Who cares about him? How about the old one? You go too. The... Which one were you? You're trying to find the cure? You go. Alright. And then we actually need to sell 2 more, so who do we keep? I guess we'll keep the streamer. The streamer will stay. Everything else goes. And we buy the last thing from Kwafu. Huzzah. Thunderburster X. My most trusted friend. Max out the ammo capacity of the Azure Bow and obtain all the X versions. How about that? How about that? Great. So, now where I actually want to go is over here. Because I want to figure out how we get the rest of the things in the Sky Tower. And we need to go back here and figure out how we figure out what the Carol of the Bells is. Maybe the Sky Tower will give me that? No idea. But I want to go that way. Let's see if that way is not blocked. Because if it's not, I could actually complete everything on the map, which would be very nice to do, I think. I'd like to do that. So, let's see if we can go back to the areas that we haven't completed, even though we're locked in the plot. Can we actually not be completely locked in the plot? Nope. We're locked in the plot. Oh, how sad. We can't teleport. I already saw that we couldn't do that. So, I guess we finish the plot because there's nothing else to do. If I walk past it, how far can we go? This is blocked too. We can only go to the central transport hub. Everything else is damaged. I mean, what's in the central transport hub that we could do? Let's find out, because that's one of the only places we can actually go. So let's find out what there is left to do, aside from go confront Eigong for the final time. Alright, right of me is completely blocked. Left of me? We can leave this way, which is interesting. I still never found out... Oh, I can just jump up there? What? Okay. You know what? Didn't think I could make that jump before. How about that? But then what? Can we jump another layer up somehow? I never really figured out this place. It's a long elevator shaft, and the distance is too far for this. Huh. Okay. Where does that go? I don't know, but I don't think I can get up it. Because I don't have much vertical movement, really. So, here's the dock. Can we talk to these people, maybe? There is a root node. These people are trapped. Alright. Status. We bought all the things. Huzzah. All the things have been bought. I guess we'll transmute into life now. Yeah, transmute into life. And I'm not sure what we do, because we can't talk to those people. We still can't interact with this. So even though we can go this way, it seems to be a dead end. Maybe that's because this is how we leave after I fight Eigong. That's the reason it's not blocked. Because we're supposed to go here after we fight. That's probably the reason. Let's confront Eigong again. Second confrontation. Maybe it will go my way this time. Go on in to the giant primordial root system. All right. And there's plenty of sacred music in the background because this root is an amazing root. Okay. We don't have access, though. Program unlock primordial roots core loading. System encrypted, operation failed. We can hack. Alright. Ooh, Council Proceedings number 9. Sol Yi, you have the floor. Thank you. I think my fellow souls will agree that it's time to face the music. We can bicker all we want, but the truth is that the Tianhu cannot be cured in the short term. Therefore, I would like to propose a bold new plan. Huh. Eigong might think you're clever, but since when did we let a rookie give orders around here? Let's not spoil the fun, Gomong. This kid's pretty charming. Let's see what he has to say. If anyone wants to raise objections, please hold them until the end. The plan is called the Eternal Cauldron Project. Eternal. Interesting. Have you been keeping the elixir of life from me all this time? No, you misunderstand me. It's not bodily immortality, it's spiritual immortality. To put it simply, it's a plan to place all Solarians into virtual reality, while their bodies are put into cryosleep. Until we find a cure. Ha! Our scientists in Jai have already experimented on this. They were not very successful. This time it's different. This time we have Lady Ethereal's Vital Sanctum and the Soulscape system. Her tests have proven that we can fix all the shortcomings of older hibernation devices. Combine that with the creation of virtual worlds, and all Solarians will be able to enjoy centuries of blissful dreams. Lady Ethereal, does it really work? Yes. Upon waking up, all test subjects were very satisfied with the dreams they experienced. There were a few who had trouble, but those are minor issues. I'll patch those out. The only issue is, generating soulscapes for tens of thousands of people requires an unprecedented amount of computing power. We wouldn't be able to meet capacity, even if we linked up every single Abacus on Penglai. I believe the esteemed Gomong has an answer to that. Why are you asking me for an answer? If this is how half-assed your plan is, count me out, rookie. In your research on Jiangshi soldiers, didn't you posit the possibility of biological calculators? So that's what we're talking about. Connecting biological brains in series can indeed form an immense biological computer. However, that theoretical model requires the brains of organisms with higher intelligence. From where do we source those? Don't tell me you're going to use Solarian brains. Of course not. We can't use anything polluted by the Tianhu. I mean, that would be unethical. Oh no, Yi. You're the reason that we captured humans? Man. Number 10. You all remember the Xiaotian sphere, right? That deep space telescope has been running for centuries. It has collected massive amounts of information. Did it actually find a planet with intelligent creatures? Exactly. We have temporarily named it the Pale Blue Planet, based on its appearance. Reports show that primitive humanoid creatures with large and active brains reside on the Pale Blue Planet. Show me the report. I want to see it. You can't just make up such a huge discovery, young man. I have read the report, so we need not doubt its veracity. They're still living beings. Wouldn't that be too cruel? That pity is totally unwarranted. If left alone, primitive species tend to wipe themselves out anyways. Better for us to cultivate them for our purposes. Hehe, are we opening a whole new hunting ground? The Jai clan is itching to get our muscles moving. You're all thinking too far ahead. The Pale Blue Planet is 500 light-years away from us. What? So this meeting was a complete waste of time? The Feng clan didn't spend our money to listen to your fantasies. 500 light-years, we don't even know if we'll make it to the next decade. Even if we did manage to gather enough food, how are we going to gather a vessel and energy to get there? We already have a vessel, and what's more, we're sitting in it right now. In the final phase of the Eternal Cauldron project, Kunlun Island will be launched into the heavens. The entire island, with everyone on it, will warp to the Pale Blue Planet. You're insane. No, he's totally serious. I've done the calculations. There's enough energy stored in the primordial roots to make that trip. It will only take a few years to build the necessary rhizomatic energy columns and engines. As long as we have the primordial roots when we reach our destination, energy replenishment shouldn't be a problem. But what? Speak up, fatty. Easy. What Kuafu wants to say is, once we make this trip, we will not be able to return for at least another 500 years. Alright. We've learned of Yi's greatest crime against humanity. Yi, calm down. Why won't you hear me out? It was you. You're the perpetrator. Where are the others? The other souls have their own matters to attend to, and have asked me to speak on their behalf. I see. From the very beginning, I was the only one kept in the dark. Even Kuafu and Lady Ethereal knew. They reached the same conclusion as I had. We must accept our current predicament. Conclusion? It's you. You and this accursed Tiandao Council. You murdered everyone. Murdered my parents. Because of you, now Hung will die too. Data corrupted. Okay, and then presumably she killed Yi. And that's the end of the story. Until now. Oh, there's data up here. Alright, let's get it. Root core monitoring device. Root core decryption report. Fusong is breaking from its seal. We're about to lose all control of the primordial roots network. After arriving near the pale blue planet, the primordial roots were coaxed to build a massive web around New Kunlun to partially cover the nearby star, allowing the roots to absorb its light and provide never-ending power for the Eternal Cauldron project. And it didn't do that. Interesting. We can move to the right instead of doing this. This might be a save point though, right? It is. Or it appears to be. Okay. Rest. Continue. I'm not exactly sure what we're looking at. Is this the... This is where the primordial roots are? The top of them? You're up early. I thought you would sleep much longer. I realize that this really isn't the time for a nap. Shame. Why return to this pitiful place when you can welcome a whole new world in your dreams? A whole new world? I don't care what it is you're trying to do, but you better stop right now.
What so?
Why? You are about to witness the liberation of Fusong. This is our destiny. We will soon devour the fruit that fate has provided for us. We have waited too long for this moment. You've gone insane. Insane? I found the truth and unlocked immortality. How can you not fathom the significance of this achievement? You're right, I can't. I don't understand why you would make the same mistake over and over again. Transforming Solarians into those mutants can't be the answer. Prophets always have to beat a lonely path. Never mind, you'll thank me in time, you and everyone else. Since the dawn of our race, Solarians were but stupid beasts before the whims of fate, endlessly pursuing our own tails. You should celebrate because we're about to break out of this cycle and enter the realm of the immortal. And you think this is what will free us? I'm not going to let you have your way. How extremely cruel of you. I hoped that by trapping you in your dreams, I could avoid this confrontation. No mentor can bear to end any of their students' lives. Don't make me do it twice. Alright, and the music is really going at it at this point. Alright, Eigong, here we go. I got the first hit. Oh darn, she has some of the same abilities that I do. Heal. Got her. Oh. That hurt. Okay, I did get a heal, but... Oh, what? It attacked behind her? Wait a minute. Alright, I just died. Darn. That was a very poor showing as my first showing. This time, I'm going to think about what Jade we might want to have on. The Stasis Jade does nothing in this battle, so let's not have that on. That doesn't do anything, that doesn't do anything. That doesn't help that much. We definitely don't need that. Or this. Okay. Powerful charge strike. Then we're not going to do any shadow strikes. Increases triple slash attack speed, but we take some internal damage. Don't like that. This might be good. This one is probably good. Let's put that on. Hedgehog Jade. I don't think we're going to be doing any unbounded counters with the amount of time that we have to do things. The Ricochet Jade, I'm going to keep that on because we might want it at a later part of the battle. I don't want to take internal damage as the thing for that one. That's good. Revival Jade is excellent. I don't want that. That's fine, but it's not amazing. And that's great. Alright. This one would be good too, but I think we're going to go with what I have on right now. Got on some good stuff. And I think the Hedgehog Jade will be very nice here. Our goal is to discover her moveset so that I can, at a future time, actually not get hit by her. I want to get my stuff every time. I know that's kind of pointless, but I do want to get my stuff every time. I'm going to focus almost entirely on dodging this time, because I still need to learn her moves. Ouch. How was I supposed to dodge that? It came on way too fast. Dash at me, please? No? Darn. He really wants to do that, which I understand. It's one of her most effective moves, especially when I have this much eternal damage on me. Ouch. Don't die. Trying not to die. There we go. I'm racking up some internal damage on her, and then it just goes away because I can't do my Chi Blast. If he hits me, I'm dead. Yeah, taking a huge amount of internal damage is very bad for me. No. Alright. When is an actual opening for the Chi Blast? I'm gonna have to figure that out. We're not getting it so far. Maybe the only opening I found is right after she tries it on me. I can do it on her. I lasted longer. And I think I was doing a lot better too. The goal of dodging her attacks almost entirely is probably the best plan. If I take a huge amount of internal damage, the only way for me to get it back is to really slash her a bunch. And it's definitely not something that we can just do. Oh. I tried to get away. You see, some of these attacks, I'm even trying to avoid them. Like, I see the attack coming, and then I get hit by it anyway. I should do this. I should do that with the other type of arrow, specifically. This one. Yeah, I did slash the air there. Okay. No, I got grabbed. That was painful. Heal. Good. We dodged that one. Avoid. Great. Hit her with one of those. That's the wrong arrow to have right now. There we go. Heal. Got her. Excellent. That gives me another arrow. which I missed with it, by the way. No, that hits behind her. I remember that now. Alright, we've used our arrows. Which was great. We used them all to good effect. It'd be nice to get more arrows, but in order to do that, we need to form some good Chi Blast on her. And that's not likely to happen. Oh, I got grabbed. Nope, missed. The chance was there, but I missed. Oh, I died. Luckily I had a rejuvenation. Oh, I tried to go past her and it does not work. Okay. That was much better. I lasted a lot longer, got through more than half of her life that time. Alright, here we go again. Always get my stuff. Remember to always get the stuff. Would like to precisely parry more of those, because I'm getting a lot of internal damage here. We are healing up that internal damage. Got her. Great. We should heal again. Or, I mean, use an arrow again. That's what I meant to say. I did what I meant. At least. I stayed away from her long enough that I was able to heal the internal damage. Which is very nice. Darn. Try it again. Good job. I got you that time. Let's hit you with an arrow. Still haven't used the heal, which is really surprising. Got her again. Excellent. Good. Oop, took damage. That was the first time I took damage this time, which is great. Got her. Wonderful, let's heal. Good. Haha. Didn't get me with that. Didn't get me with that. I got you. Excellent. Trying to heal up the internal damage a little bit. Nope. Okay, I really need to heal now. Great. Oh, I got hit by that. Heal again. Not too hurt. Good. Oh, did not get her. When I go over her like that, I don't usually connect with the next one. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of internal damage. Oh, that turning into damage. Stay away. Aww. And we try again, because what we do is we try. Yeah. It'd be nice to do the Chi Blast more often, but I know the one time that I can reliably do the Chi Blast, and trying it other times has killed me several times. Okay, I'm amazed we didn't get hit by that. We've got a Chi Blast on her. Great. Excellent. Good. Run away. Great. Okay, we didn't get hit by that. Shoot her with another arrow. Good. Shoot her with another arrow. I'm at least learning her slashes a lot more. You know? For other things, not so much, but her slashes we've learned. Got her. Awesome. That was a good amount of internal damage to get on her, too. Shoot her with an arrow. Got her. Again. Wonderful. Ooh, we died. Alright. Run away before we permanently die. Nope. Okay, we didn't get hit by it. There we go. Got her. Okay. Hit her. Nope. Survive. Almost got her. Get her. Got her. Alright. First part of the battle done. She gets back up. Of course she does. Oh, 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 and we're immediately dead. Okay, well, I made it past the verse part once. Let's do it again. I need my Chi Blast to regain arrows, and to get the internal damage that's on her to actually matter. So how am I going to use them if I can't use them in the second phase, the same way I'm using them in the first phase? Something to puzzle out while we're fighting the first phase. Wonderful. Come at me. Excellent. Gotcha. Let's use an arrow. Yeah, just come at me. I'll hit you again. Wonderful. Wonderful. Does he try it again? Nope. Not this time. Excellent. Does she try it again? She does not. Excellent. Oh, she grabbed me that time. How unfortunate. Shoot her with this arrow. That allows me to change arrows at least. Okay. Ooh, I got hit again. I need to heal. Heal. Hit you. Oh, I got hit by that. Heal again. Change arrows, because we want this arrow. We do want to use it soon, too. Once I get a good time to use an arrow. How about that? The arrow did hit her. Good. Let's heal. Oops, I did get hit by that a little bit, and that, which is worse. Alright, I'm not doing so hot this time, but I'm still doing okay. Let's heal again. Oh my gosh. That hit a little bit further than I expected it to. Heal again. We've used all of our heals in Phase 1. That's not very good for potentially winning this time. As long as we play Phase 2 wonderfully, we could still win. No, she grabbed me. Alright, well, we're at half health. I shot the arrow the wrong way. How unfortunate. Alright, Eigong. Come at me. Gotcha. Alright. If I win this time, I will be very, very surprised. Ah, it stopped your immediate attack. Granted, you hit me with the exact next thing, but, you know, still. Oh, I still had my resurrection. That's useful. I've learned that we can parry some of those fire attacks, even though they're deep red. The color of you can't parry that. The new move is my most effective way to get some hits in on her. I'm going to use that. So, in the first part, if we don't use our resurrection and a whole bunch of heals, then we definitely have a chance in the second part. Okay, we got hit a little bit, but only a little bit. Good. Just wish I had used an arrow first so that we had an arrow to gain there. But, you know, that's not so bad. Got her. Wonderful. Let's hit her with an arrow. You know, she's not half dead yet, but she's getting close to it. Come at me. Excellent. And then we'll hit you with an arrow. Excellent. Hit her in the face. Excellent. Hit her. And then use an arrow on her. And we need to heal up some of our internal damage, by the way. Otherwise, we're doing just fine. That actually did heal up our internal damage a little bit. Because I got a precise parry on that crazy attack. Wonderful. Are you going to try that again? Because that's foolish. Got you. Away from the fire. Why can she stand the mutation fire? Like, what's that about? I don't know the story lore that makes that make sense. Because we can't stand the mutation fire. Oops. Oh darn, we used our resurrection. That's very poor. Using our resurrection in the first part is not the way. At least we have a lot of heals and all of our arrows. Alright, so first part. Great. Use that to hit her some. Ooh, darn. Alright. Heal. I don't want to just die randomly. Ah. A little bit of fire. Oh, she turned around at the last moment. Shoot her with an arrow. Okay. Want to get some more damage on her. Excellent. That's time to get damage on her. This should be a time to get damage on her. It was. Excellent. Good time for us to heal, I think. Because when she gets into that move, she gets locked into that move. Oh my gosh. Alright, we need to heal again. Heal. Alright. Shoot her in the face. Oh my gosh. How did I get hit by that? Excellent. I want to heal again. Excellent. This is a good time to do so. Excellent. Get some hits in. Haha. Bounce on your head at least. Even though I don't know what that does for me in that part, because I still don't have a reliable attack against her. Okay. The main problem in this second phase is that I can't attack her very much. Like, I'm getting to the point where I'm dodging her attacks pretty well, but I don't get to attack her, and I especially don't get to attack her with a Chi Blast, which is very significant. Okay. I wonder if I can do a Chi Blast there. Oh, we did get a Chi Blast in. That's promising. I'm gonna use an arrow. Alright. Oh, okay. That was something. No, we died. We were doing so well. That was incredible, that attempt. And we still died. Alright, but we can make it. How many tries is this going to take me? It's ridiculous, right? Hello, Eigong. This time, I will defeat you. This time is my time. Shine. Yes, your attempts to hit me in the face are noted. Shoot you. Ha 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 ha. And you thought you were the bad guy. Come at me. I got you right back. Shoot you. Okay, I'll accept that again. Don't have any more Chi Blasts. So we'll just hit you in the face instead. Ooh. She got me there. That was very unfortunate. She didn't deserve it. An undeserved hit is all you get. That's all I allow. An undeserved hit. From this moment on, you will just lose to me. Alright. In fact, I'm going to go over here and heal. Alright. Brief respite over. Comes back to me. Oops. You were tricky, but I was tricky more. Right? Excellent. I'll hit you with one of those. Welcome it. Good. Run away. I run away tactically. Which means I win the war, even if the battle looks lost. Got you. Got you in the face. Here's an arrow. And in your face. So this is going very well. We've used one heal, but only one heal, and we finished the first part. Excellent. Alright, second part. Did not time any of that well. Alright, let's heal. Try again. At least we timed it well the second time. Run away. He does crazy things. Shoot her in the face. Excellent. Darn, I got a little bit of fire on me there. Heal. Ooh, gosh, we just used our resurrection. Very bad. Ooh, could have used that, but I missed. Excellent. Got her that time. Shoot her. No. Don't get hit by that. There's no reason to. Excellent. I could have used a Chi Blast there. Maybe I will this time. Nope. Used a different thing that time. Heal. Perfect. Excellent time for a heal. Let's shoot you as well. Okay. Hit you in the face, run away. We get one hit there, but at least we can get one hit reliably. Ooh. If we time this poorly, it's a very bad thing. Oh, got her. Heal. Nope, I pressed the wrong button. Okay, we need to heal again. Got the heal off. I would have liked to not changed arrows when I healed. Which is something that I want all the time, and I don't get. Okay. Run away. Okay, run away. We can get one heal off. Oh, I said heal, I meant attack. And we didn't get it off anyway. This one we can at least attack. Great. Wait for her to come down, then hit her in the face. Just hit her with an arrow, because we're scared. Great. Wonderful. Excellent. We've got half of her health gone. If only I had heals, it would be very nice. But I don't have any heals left. Wait. And then get a hit in. Ooh, I landed in the fire. And missed that. Alright. I think that was the farthest we've done. Which is pretty good. We were sort of at the cusp of victory. Sort of. I need to tighten up a little bit of that second part. Really, both parts could use some tightening up. But if I tighten up that second part, we just win. And that would be nice. I would like to just win. It would be very nice for me to just win at this point. We've done all the learning I think we need to do. Now we just need to do a little bit of tightening up of our execution. Got her. Speaking of, we should use arrows, because we just got one. We couldn't hold it because we had full arrow capacity. Ooh, I got a poke. She got a pokin', I mean. I didn't get a poke, she got the poke. Just shoot her. Alright. Excellent. That's what we like to see. Just hit her with that. We also get an arrow out of that. Good. Hit her with that. We also get an arrow out of that. Oop, I missed with the arrow though. She teleported to the other side of me. Kind of a silly thing for her to be able to do. But, you know, she's crazy. Good. Good. Excellent. Getting some damage on her. She got some damage on me too, which is unfortunate. Get some more damage on her. Excellent. Alright. So, we're at full arrow capacity. Let me heal. I like being at full arrow capacity for the second part of this battle, which we're at right now. Great. So, let's go. This part, we have to know when she's going to fire that, and then do that. Excellent. Shoot you with an arrow. Prevents you from doing that move again. Oop. No, it didn't. As it turned out, we did that move anyway. Run. Excellent. Hit her. We run away from this, and then after she lands, we can hit her. Ooh, but I got some fire on me. You know, I've been able to do that without getting fire on me. I missed it the last couple times I've tried. I need to heal. Oops, we just used our resurrection. Heal. Now. Alright. Let's use an arrow. Okay. We've gotten her life down a little bit. Oh, darn. That was a good time for me to hit her, and instead, she hit me. Oh, darn. Didn't dodge the fire that much. Excellent. We get to hit her there. Excellent. We would have gotten to hit her there if I had dodged all the way. Okay, so dodge the first one, block, block, dodge, and that did not go well. Try again. I would like to heal at some point. This is a good time to heal. We know exactly where she's moving. Good. Oop, I know what she's going to do there, but I did not realize it, even though I know. Got her. Excellent. She comes down, we hit her, and we got some fire on us again. Let's not go for that hit anymore. Gotten fire on me too many times attempting it. Okay, so don't go for her, because there's fire. Run away. We take our good hits. Leave the bad ones. Any hit that's too questionable, we don't take. Got her. Excellent. I do really want to, you know, actually get my internal damage to heal. The precise parries does it. Oh, but not all of our parries worked, so now we have to actually heal fully. Okay, need to heal again. Heal. Shoot you with an arrow. Alright. No, okay. We don't have any more heals. So we need to finish her off. Okay. When are we gonna get a hit in? This could be a place that we get a hit in. Excellent, it is. Wonderful, got some hits in. Just shoot her during that part. We don't want to see that. Excellent. That's a wonderful hit to get. Okay, take it. We don't want to see this. Shoot her. Alright, we've got a chance. We're close. All I have to do is really pull this off at the end. Okay. Wonderful. Dodge this, please. Alright. Oh, I got some fire on me. Said I wasn't going to do that anymore. I went for it anyway. Oh, fire. Fire's real bad because I don't have much life left. I wasn't ready, so let's do that. If I was ready, that would have been a perfect move for her to do. For me to get some hits in, but I wasn't ready. So I just interrupted the move. My arrow. Excellent. Okay. Don't want to see that. Hit her with an arrow. I don't have an arrow to hit her with this time, so we're just going to watch her do that. We're so close. Alright. Find this. Excellent. Didn't kill her, but I think we just use an arrow. And we win. Alright. Finally got it. Learn from the best. Defeat Eigong. Alright, that took a lot of attempts, but we did it. I feel quite good about it. As your mentor, I have to admit, you've improved a lot. There was no hesitation between your movements. Your determination was in full show. Yi, you were supposed to be my greatest achievement. I am. That's why I've been fighting to stop you. Ha! I hope you're right. The real enemy never disappeared. I leave it to you, the fate of all Solarians. I mean, I've got a better chance than you do, you crazy fool. And what happens next? I mean, I assume we get credits. But what happens in the story? Which, you know? We didn't actually succeed at much of anything. We killed almost all of the souls, which gives us complete power to do whatever it is we're gonna do. But that doesn't, like, stop the problem. The problem is the virus. We're going back to Penglai, that's right. Opening star map, course plotting complete, calibrating navigation system, destination Penglai, rhizomatic energy. Open a wormhole and perform a space jump. Excellent. And then we just leave. The problem is here. We leave it behind us. Or do we take it with us? I mean, everybody's infected, right? I assume that's basically the flower. Wait a minute, can we just pick this flower? No, of course not. I'm going to assume that's Hung's flower. That we are imagining is there in our soulscape? Are we in our soulscape? Could be. And we go. We go to essentially fate, as we've just seen it. Yi has had a lot of growing up to do, and I feel like he's grown up a lot. But still, what a protagonist to have, right? Yi is part of the problem, and his mentor was a bigger part of the problem. But still. Also, Lady Ethereal was part of the problem, because she said that her system worked. And if she didn't say that, then the Eternal Cauldron project wouldn't have gone full swing. Hello? Look, Schwan, Ye's back! I told you so, he came back real quick. Oh, this is after the math, like aftermath. I've been waiting ages for you, let's play some Shenquen. And we play. Yi, I've organized the recent energy reports together with Schwan. Penglai's soulscape system is functioning smoothly. There shouldn't be any short-term computing shortages. In addition, with regard to repairs being performed on the vital sanctums, we've detected 0 anomalies in the core functions. Other than that, I assume everybody's still asleep because the virus is still around. Home sweet home, return to the homeworld of Solarian. Fight through hardship, finish 9 souls on standard mode. 2 more achievements. So the main problem is that I wasn't able to get 100% on my save file. because we got locked in the story. And I wonder if we can open the save file again and do something? I'm not sure. Yi is just in his soulscape, I assume. Well, I'm not done with this game. Just to put that out first, this has been a great game. I've liked it immensely, and I am not done with it, because I'm going to go for all the achievements in the game, and I don't have those all yet. I haven't really looked at them in a while, but I didn't get everything, and I'm planning to get everything. I also intend to do what I call a blind speedrun. I'm not blind anymore, right? I have seen the entirety of the game. However, I've only seen my perspective of the game. I haven't seen anybody else's, and I don't know how speedrunners do things. So I'm going to do a blind playthrough in which I am coming up with my speedrun route myself, and it's not going to be very speedy. But I'm going to go through the game and try to do it fast-ish. So that's going to come up. And then other than that, I don't know what the achievements have in store for me, but there's going to be some more play due to whatever achievements there are. I am wondering what's left, and I'm going to sneak a peek at the achievements while this is going. I never obtained a map data from Shanghai 9000 by force. That's an achievement. I never did that. I always paid for them. Paid for every one of them, and I got every one of them. I guess I paid for every one that I could pay for, I should say. There's an achievement for recycling Schwan's coin, which I never did. I just kept it. Oh, I didn't drink all of the wine. I was missing some poison, which may have been in the Sky Tower or the Empyrean District. Yeah. And break the clay pot made by Schwan. Yeah, we haven't done that either. I played too nicely, apparently, for some of these achievements. And that was 9 souls. Back next week for some more 9 souls.